Welcome to another Beard Invades. This week I've got Wayne from Wayne's Bigfoot Woodcraft. Sorry, it's a bit of a mouthful. How you doing, Wayne?
Hi, Rich. Hi. Yeah, it's. I couldn't think of another name for myself other than I didn't want my full name on, and I couldn't think of another name, so I just went with that.
So why the Bigfoot then? What?
It's what you call it. I'm in a size 14 shoe.
Oh.
I can squeeze a 13 on sometimes if it's a good size 13, and at 5'10" it's a bit unusual. I've got three brothers who are all in size 9, and whereas I've got these big stomping things.
See, I'm size 8.
I was about 9 years old when I was size 8.
Yeah.
It's
all right. So, guys, it's taken me and Wayne and Valerie, which is there in the background. You probably just heard her say, "Hi, Rich." Yeah, so it's taken us a bit to get on, but we're here now. So I'm glad to get Wayne on. Wayne, if you've been in any lives in the community, Wayne's always there. Valerie's always there as well. They're both give a lot of time for the maker community. So thanks for that.
Got nothing better to do, I think.
Right. Shall we kick it off? First of all, we're going to do a few questions, and then you'll give us a tour of your both shops, yeah? Because you've got 2 shops, and then we'll have some more questions at the end. Is that all right?
Yes, no problem.
Cool. Okay, so first of all, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Oh, I'm getting on and on and on these days. I've only been doing smaller projects like lathe work and smaller for the past 3 or 4 years, because before that I've always done big projects outside, but because of back problems, if it don't fit through my shed door, it don't get made these days. So I've got to limit myself. I've adjusted my lathe so that they suit me for my back, and one lathe's adjusted so Valerie can use, and I just love making wood stuff. I never had any role models, never having grandparents or dad. My mum were an orphan, so I've self-taught in everything. It makes me a bit selfish. I don't take criticism well. I take advice well, but not criticism.
Right. Well, at least you admit that.
Yeah.
Some people can't.
Yeah.
So, as like I am, you're a carer for Valerie. No, I'm not a carer for Valerie. I'm a carer for my own wife, but you're also a carer for your wife, Valerie. Yeah. I know we touched on that before we started recording this, so I think that also has an impact on what you get up to, I suppose.
Oh, tremendously. Yeah, tremendously. I mean, some days Valerie can't even cook her own food up when she's really bad and being disabled and with cancer. Whacking, kicking backside for her, and but like yourself, you just get on with life, and there's no point in frowning over life. Just enjoy it all while you've got it.
That's right. Definitely. I totally agree with that. You just got to do what you can do when you can do it, I suppose. Around your lovely Valerie. Okay, so what else we touched on earlier. You post a lot of your stuff on Instagram. You have got a YouTube channel, but there's nothing up on there as far as videos. Why is that? Is there a reason for that?
Yeah, in order to join in the live feeds, you must have a YouTube name, a YouTube channel. So that's just why I started it up, just so that I could join in the live feeds, the live chats. So I found it really enjoyable and a lot of fun and informative. Yeah.
You can learn a hell of a lot off of YouTube. I mean, there is a lot of 2.5 minute experts on YouTube, but it's entertaining as well. It's the community as well, isn't it?
Oh yeah, I mean, to be honest with you, anybody who knows more than somebody else is an expert. Yeah, it's I'd say there's a lot of 2.5 minute experts. We all were at one stage. Just pick and choose who you want to listen to and talk to, and it's too many. It's too many. I tried to fit them all in, but you can't. Some have to fall back wayside each week.
That's it. There is so many on there. Like myself, I genuinely follow quite a lot of people, but it's, if you think about how many videos that go out in the community, it's you're looking at hours and hours and hours of sitting there on your phone or your tablet or whatever watching them. So it is difficult.
I know.
Yeah. Should we have a little tour then?
Yes, no problem.
Yeah?
Let me just switch this phone round. We're actually in the lathe shop at the moment. This shop I actually built out of pallets from work. I'm a firm believer of recycling as much as I can, so just switch around. But, right. Start over here. Obviously, my bandsaw. I'm after a larger lumberjack bandsaw because Valerie started trying to use it, and she needs that little bit more size on a bandsaw, so she can use it. Above here, the record power air filter. I was fed up of losing the remote control, so magnets straight on, because I bet twice a day I lost my remote control. I found it outside once, swept up its sawdust. This here is a full-size, full-bore bench drill. Great bar. I got it from Bunnings at £125, down from £275.
Cool.
Great. Yeah, I know. It's this little sander, grinder. I got it, that was £35 job, that. Brand new, in box, never been used. Next to that is me Pro Edge. Fantastic. Just a shame they're so expensive. It's probably the most expensive thing after one of my lathes I've got in here.
Is that the Robert Sorby one? Is it?
Yeah, it's just unbelievably good. Robert Sorby, being a Sheffield firm, just like myself. That's Valerie's chair, actually, for her to do work. This is 12-inch lumberjack miter saw. Let's go down here. Triton planer.
Why is
everybody's
got one of those Triton planers other than myself?
I've got two.
Well.
Yeah, there's a reason why I got two. I broke one and then managed to repair it. Up there, probably the one what everybody else has got, the Katsu little trim router, fantastic tool. Above that, you just see base in it. That's a little Ryobi battery one, it's good. Sander, Triton, little portable spindle sander. Bought that from Makers Central of the year. Lumberjack, that I'm not going to get it out, but that's actually similar to a Dremel. Obviously, wood storage everywhere I can find it. Right, that I got from work. They were throwing it out in Skip. Fantastic. Under there's another duft extractor, lumberjack one. I'm going to set that just for the lathes. These are just two drawers just full of finishing products. Now this is Valerie's side at shed, with Valerie's little lathe. This is the older version of what you've got, Rich.
Yeah,
it's a cracking lathe. Really is a cracking lathe. Valerie's tools. She has to have, I'm going to adjust some handles on them because Valerie can't grip, and the lathe itself, I'm going to adjust a lot, make new parts so she can move these properly. Let's have a look. Here is my mess. It really is a mess. This is tidy, I can assure you. And I actually got the bigger 355 Axminster. Fantastic tool. Really is nice. It really is nice. This is, yeah, it's a little beast. Down here, I keep chucks. I've got too many because I've got that one and one on over. I've actually got 6. I just keep collecting them. In here, loads more rubbish for lathes. All these little boxes are full of little ball blanks and spindle blanks. Scroll saw, very dusty because I don't actually use it that much. Parts for me, Robert Sorbet. And that is the proverbial, the sticker wall. And Valerie's covered with her PPE and her paints. And I'm not usually allowed in there. She locks the Robert Sorby's in. Joe Sonia's in now. She won't let me touch them. If anybody ever needs an heater, these little things from Aldi, chuck out some rat heat for 24 quid.
I did see
really
that, actually.
They chuck out a lot of heat. I put it on lowest level in here, and it warms it up to the stage where you have to turn it off after a bit. And that is, this shed is actually 9'7", so it's not that big. It actually started out being a lean-to shed for my big dust extractor to keep it out of shed, and it ended up growing. I took the greenhouse down and it grew. Yeah. Right. If I get me back on.
Yeah.
Here we are now in the flatwood shed. This is 12x8 concrete. Those of you know me, I mean, I used to put concrete garages up years ago. Hence the bad back.
Right.
In this corner, I am, if you notice it, other shed, I'm a lover of magnetic tool holders. I've got them everywhere. Up here, there's the pocket hole cage, obviously burglar alarm, first aid box. I have first aid boxes in both my sheds, but quite frankly, I only have stop bleed stuff. There's no point in having half at first aid stuff in. You only need to stop bleed while you can get it in the house.
Definitely agree.
Under here, they've got my chainsaw, electric. The reason why I've got electric is so that nobody can ask me to go up a tree and cut the tree down. Down here, I've got my compressor and my other Triton planer.
Yeah.
This little lumberjack, this is one what I said, this is an 8-inch blade. And anybody who's got one, they've got an offer on at the moment. Two blades for the price of one. I bought this because I bought the big one. And if I do the work outside, that big one's just far too heavy. So I bought this for lumbering about. Chisels. A couple of years ago, I gave loads and loads and loads of engineered tools away and loads of other woodworking tools what I'll never use. And I actually gave all my chisels away because these chisels were my next door neighbours, most of these. A lot of them's older than me. And I didn't want to give these away. So they spent, well, you could tell how many years they've spent. Obviously, ground down.
How many of those are Sheffield steel then?
I would have said most of them, all of them.
Yeah, definitely.
The best.
Totally agree.
My clock.
Yeah.
My little clock. Up here, every bit of space used with me. If you see, I've got clamps in ceiling. I'm gone to everywhere. My brightly coloured wall behind all stuff. Another pallet wood project. This is the only tool what's ever hurt me bad.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, I was standing inside a circle in here, and I decided to get it done a bit quicker, so I put one what was just slightly smaller than the job I was doing.
Oh.
Moved on to next door. It caught it. I suddenly had an helicopter. It didn't take off, but it caught me. It hit me forward 5 times across chest. I went to the floor, and it gave me concussion when it hit me on the head as well. And I've just come round, managed to stop it from falling off bench and hitting me. Yeah, yeah, it's a good little tool, but it hurts.
You wouldn't think that, would you, that could happen? But thinking of it
Yeah,
now, I can see how.
yeah, he just grabbed it,
Yeah.
and I'm just careful these days.
Yeah.
This is what I'm famed for. Tape measures. Everywhere I go, I have to buy one because I've got 2 drawers full of them, and I lose them for England. And once my drawers are empty, I start going around looking for them again. Right, this is a great little machine. I think they're about £170 at the moment. Full router table. Don't get me wrong, it's not the best out there, but you'll not find one cheaper for money where it is. It really is a cracking tool. It really is. I have also got loads of tools in house, but they're building tools like jackhammers and SDS drills. Quite a lot of tools in house, but they're not woodwork related. 2 circular saws, one for running down rubbish wood and one for better stuff. Little Axminster wheel. I'm actually, the reason why it's uncovered, I usually have it covered up, is I'm currently making a plastic cover for it to protect it from dust hitting it. This, a little gem I'd given me from work. It's older than me. It's about 60 years old. And it is, I wonder if it's got it plugged in.
Oh, wow.
It's really powerful water. That'll run for another 60 years, that.
Yeah, yeah.
A vice, what I had given me from work. Tucked under there somewhere is my little mini oven for doing wax for doing ends at timber. More Ryobi stuff. A little mini circular saw, sander, planer. Honestly, I've got loads of stuff. I'm just trying to unhook this if I can. Another router. That's a big load of rubbish that it'll needed. That's a scorpion saw, but it'll needed. My little tacker, fantastic tool. So I got electric one, total rubbish. Absolute rubbish. Yeah, absolute rubbish, the electric one. The saws, a lot of the saws, some of the saws, come from my neighbour again, so they're really old. I've got the big lumberjack dust extractor. Little table saw with underneath there loads and loads of push sticks. This dust extractor, I've got a nose what connects to any tool in here. Every tool's got a connector on like that, and it connects to any tool I've got in here, including table saw. Little jointer, another sander. Told you I've got too many. Well, Valerie thinks I've got too many. These really need resorting out, all my planes and that lot. But I gave all mine away because I just kept the ones what my neighbour left me in the will. More rubbish. I have these drawer systems I got from work. These will go in its skip at work. With what you call it, so I've got loads. In fact, the little. Let me just fetch you across here. These little containers, I was taking loads to make and see if anybody wanted some. This one I keep. Sanding disking what's had you on them. I've got a lot of work to do with you. I don't want it mixed up with stuff what I do for food safe stuff. So anything what I do with woods what isn't food safe, I keep the sanding disc separate if they're not wore out fully.
Yeah.
All my benches, pallet wood from work. This one, if we ever a nuclear war, I'm hiding under this thing. Yeah, it's about 16 thick the top of that one, whereas the baby one's only 3-inch thick. Again, more stuff what might come in handy. This is me. Might come in handy. It might come in handy. I think we all a bit of that.
We're definitely all a bit of hoarders,
Yeah, and if I can, anywhere I can, a magnetic tool holder.
Yeah.
If you notice in the other shed, this is another thing. I buy loads of rulers. I bought a pack of 10. They cost me about £8, and I just have them stuck everywhere because I can't be bothered.
Yeah.
To keep all anything in the right place. That's again, I've got another one there. Like I said, they're not massive sheds, and I look on some of these things and I'm really jealous of what other people have got. And then I think to myself, I've got quite a lot of my stuff. I mean, there's quite a lot of people who'll be quite envious of what I have. I mean,
definitely.
It's, especially maybe ceiling with up plants. That's every bit of space I use in the workshop. It's used, and I'd say it's difficult to see all this. It's 12x8. Down there as well. That's where my dust extractor sticks to all the shop. I've got a part, but I've just broke it, so I'm having to I bolted it with big feet. Where I clip onto that, take the first nozzle off, and I clip it on, and so I can just sweep into it, and it takes all the rubbish away from me.
That's good.
More space. I actually this work surface is something else what I got from work again. Socket sets I gave loads and loads away a few years ago because I can't get under cars anymore with my back and or really any big jobs, so I just gave it away. I try not to sell things if people need them.
Yeah.
I've got a shed full of stuff what I were taking to make Essential. Got a bandstone that we're going to give away. That's sport for, and I've got quite a few things what I sport for people that make Essential, and other things I'll just open my car up and say, take what you want, just leave wheelchair.
Yeah.
And it's what you call it. But no, it's my 2 little bits of heaven. And like I said, Valerie comes down and works in other sheds. She's just starting to use this shed. Again, with problems with her hands, she can't hold very much stuff. But the router table, for all they are really powerful tools, this is, you can pretty much configure this so it's as safe as it can be.
Yeah.
With Valerie, if she gets cut, she'll just bleed and bleed and bleed. That's it. You just got to keep this as safe as possible.
Yeah.
This is why I did the a review on this on Instagram, because I do find if anybody's out there looking for something, it's fantastic. Because I mean, there's not many for this money what'll do rise and fall.
Yeah. No, definitely. Yeah. I like that.
Like I say, I've got, and like everybody else, I've got about 400 projects in my head to be finished this week, and I'm currently trying to work out what table to make for the house. I've got a lovely piece of yew or a lovely piece of elm. The elm's less obtrusive, but the yew's just stunning. I think I've put pictures of them on Instagram. And by the way, this when you buy these, it actually comes with 3 of these, which they're about 30 quid for a set of them. For feather boards. So it's like I say, it's my little bit of heaven, and I get in here and lose 5 hours and come out with half an hour's work. Frustrating. And or I see something shiny here and stop that and go and do something else.
Oh, that's what I do.
It's just, I think we're all in the same boat. I mean, it keeps demons away. I mean, I don't generally have any problems. mental health problems, but perhaps I could have if I didn't have this little world, this little self-encapsulation.
It's amazing how many makers have actually got mental health problems, issues.
Yeah. It could be something in the makeup that it's the way you can go through life, having ideas and that. It's I mean, I know you yourself, you do not, as well as your own ideas, you love seeing other people's stuff, because I know you yourself, you don't watch only the stuff what you do, we all watch loads of other makers' stuff.
Yeah, that's right.
People like Stennett Sticks. I'd love to be able to do that, but
unbelievable bloke that is. What a talent that guy's got.
I know. I'll be just grateful living where he lives, near mind having the talent. But it's I mean, watch anything, me. It all keeps demons away, whether you're watching and enjoying other people's art, as I call it. The funny thing is, with watching YouTube, for me, let me just switch this round. The thing is, for me, watching YouTube, going back to watching YouTube, is it changed my views on a lot of stuff. I mean, for instance, I had got no interest in making anything unless it's got a function. I'm not interested in artwork. It's just got to be functional for me. And then I start watching stuff like Wayne, the woodturner, and Stuart Freeney, and think, oh, perhaps I can make artwork. And it does look good. That artwork really has got a function, because it's pleasing to your eye. It does. I mean, some people have pure enjoyment of looking at stuff like that. And that again, I mean, that's why Valerie started doing that sort of work, and takes a lot of inspiration from people like Wayne. It's what you call it. That's it. That's therapy in itself. Making beautiful artworks, whatever your chosen field is. Man, I started making years ago out of necessity.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of us did start making. You can't afford this, you can't afford that, let's make it. And find it more enjoyable. I mean, I first started making as a child, but obviously I didn't have anything, being poor. And in fact, I've just been this around. I've got an hammer here. Yeah, I mean, I've got this hammer here, what I've had since I'm about 14-year-old. It's battered and gnarled, but when I gave loads of tools to it, it's one of those I'll just not give away.
Yeah.
I must have given away 9 or 10 claw hammers. So when I used to work a lot outside, all I needed workshops for would just chuck my tools in.
Yeah.
So things get chucked in, and something else gets chucked in. So, and I found it easier sometimes just go and buy another hammer. And so again, roads where I've got an hammer here I won't get rid of. Valerie finds I'm a bit mad having a favourite hammer. You can't have a favourite hammer, it's just an hammer. But you use them long enough, the favourites, and you've done as much.
I have favourite tools, you know.
Yeah, it's I mean, it's a bit unusual hammers, but like I say, when you're on top of the roof, it's freezing cold weather, you don't want to eat your fingers, you don't want really well balanced and really good.
Definitely.
But,
right, so let's ask you a few questions here now. As you know, Makers has been postponed. So will you be going to Makers August?
Definitely not miss it. I mean, it must have been a real hard decision for Nick, an inevitable decision, but a lot of hard work is put in it, but right decision. There's winners and losers. Some people couldn't make May, and I can make August, and vice versa. But thankfully, we can make both. As long as it doesn't interfere with Valerie's appointments, we'll always make them. It's I just need 4 days. I need 2 days to go around and 2 days to talk to everybody and say hello.
Yeah, never enough time. Okay,
Oh.
so what projects are you working on at the moment? If you can.
I'm making the little. I'm going to make a little cover for this. Me polisher. I've got this table to make in the house. Emmett's just told me he's received the bowl, the gift on the maker spot where I sent him. So now I can get on, and I would not let anybody see what I made him until he's actually seen it himself. So I can put a few people out of the misery now and let them see it. But I'll not be posting it on Instagram until he's done it, posted himself. It's only fair. Okay. Valerie is carrying on making the Christmas trees. It takes about 2 days because her hands don't work properly. But again, what you call it? She's trying to make a Christmas tree forest, or every little Christmas tree made out of different wood.
All right.
As a display. She's got about 16 varieties up to now.
Mm.
And some of them are absolutely stunning. The one she made from an old beach pergola is absolutely stunning. It's about 10.5 inches high. And
I'll have to get Valerie in as a guest one of the nights, because there's no point me doing an invasion with Valerie because we've seen all your shop. I suppose we could do a little a smaller invasion, maybe just chat to her.
Yeah, she's very, very shy, very, very camera shy. And, but she may do. She may be convinced. To be honest with you, after Maker Central, she's got that many tools on her list. After Maker Central, it might be a different workshop anyway, or we might have another one.
Yeah.
She's got a prox on what she bought through what she had for Christmas, what I bought her. And she won't even let me put that in the workshop in case I use it.
Yeah.
And that encouragement from Chris Fisher, that one.
Yeah. Okay. So a question I ask everybody, as you know, worst tool and favourite tool.
Worst tool for me is one I've chuck away, because if I don't like it, I won't use it. I'm selfish. In this workshop, favourite tool is my router table. I adore it. I can do that much with that. If I had to name a worst tool in here, it'd be table. So it's just in my way. I just want one of these little ones fold down and out of the way. But my router table, I adore that. In the other workshop, my lathe. That really is that 355 Axminster one is really is some, really a beast.
Brilliant. So are you thinking, or are you ever going to start recording your videos, your makes, and start putting up on YouTube?
I thought about it. I keep thinking about it, and I've currently put Wi-Fi in the workshops. Now I've got with the help from Dale, give me ideas what I needed to get, and I've just got to put some CCTV in, not as much in, but outside, just to protect it. Honestly, there's more security lights in this shed. My garden's elevated, and it's a large garden, so I cover 4 gardens on the back road, but between their houses, you can see.
Sorry.
I don't really. You can see my garden, but I'll not put a big fence up, because if somebody stands outside my workshops and the lights come on, you can be seen for quite a bit.
Right.
So I won't put. But I am putting. I've got the CCTV cameras. I've just got to have long enough dry weather to put them in, and I'm probably looking at Easter. And then I might start thinking about it then.
Yeah, brilliant. Brilliant. And finally, do you have a shout out for people to go and check out?
It's got to be Valerie's Crafty Art, taking you out, Valerie. This is somebody who's disabled. Her hands don't work a lot of time. It takes a longer. And as well as that, there's also Chris Fisher, blind woodturner. Valerie had a lesson from Chris, and he fully appreciates Valerie's disabilities because obviously he has his own. And Valerie come back from Chris with not only skills doing it, but the confidence. She went for, oh, I'm not sure if I can do that. I want a prox on. I want a thing. Get me a spindle gouge. I need and building up her own tools. And that's from one lesson from Chris. It's good. So it's Valerie and Chris, and everybody else who I watch. Everybody else who I watch. One or two I don't watch. Because they give you so much pleasure watching other people see what they can do, and they all give you ideas. And I see you jump in some chats. I must admit, I don't always keep awake right to end of some.
Right.
Not through the content, through I never sit down, and when I do sit down, I fall asleep.
Yeah. Well, we appreciate you coming into all our lives. I'm sure I can speak for everybody because you do interact a lot in the community, which is brilliant. And just like to say thanks for taking the time and having a chat with me and doing a tour. Hopefully, I'll let you know what Thursday this goes up.
No problem.
Everybody that's looking at the wrong camera, that's the one. So Wayne's shout out was for Valerie, his wife. So head over. I'll leave a link in the description to Valerie. I'll also leave a link in the description to Chris Fisher. Head over, check those guys out, give me your support. And thanks, Wayne. And everybody out there, we'll see you next Thursday, hopefully.
Yep, no problem. Look forward to watching it.